What's up, everyone? Hope you all have a wonderful day. How are you guys doing? Hope everything is having a very lovely day. I am setting up a server things before we do the actual stream itself. Because this is a new computer, I switched to OBS. I don't like Streamlabs anymore. I really hate whatever they are doing over there, and the fact that OBS is already way better. Like, it's just absurd, the fact that I'm paying for Streamlabs. So yeah, so lesson learned: don't actually pay for Streamlabs. Just use OBS, bro. All the chatting elements, you can easily find it on Stream Elements, and they are free. All of them are free. You don't need to pay for anything to do anything. But yeah, today is a very important stream. Super important stream, at least for me. Like today, well, as you can see in the title already, like basically, right? I am officially able to design the new Godot website. You'll be like, okay, are you in like the team, or are you in whatever? Like, no, I'm not in the team. I'm just like a guy. I'm just a guy. My name is Alan, and I somehow got in touch with the Godot developers, and that basically, well, the story is very simple. Well, not really simple, but it's just hilarious, right? Because I really like making games. I love making games, and in order. Oh, hey Scott Mada, thank you for the new follows. Thank you so much. But yeah, so basically, right? The story is very simple. I wanted to contribute to Godot, right? But I'm bad. I don't know much programming, let alone be making a game. So I just grab a random general email from Godot website. Like, this is just a general inquiry. It's not even like their private email or something like that. Just a very public email. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna send an email to that, and they say, hey, I want to make you a website, because that's gonna be my contribution. They say, and I just sent it to the Oblivion, and I don't know if they're gonna come back or not. But yeah, they did come back. Emmy, thank you so much. Emmy, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Scott, Amanda, hello Alan, it's Adam for the Godot Foundation Standard Dev Chat. Oh, hi there, hi Adam, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Once again, like I was just telling the story, like how I got into this position in the first place. Like the fact that you guys responded to me like through just one single email, it makes me so happy. Like I told to Amy before, I missed the blended train, and so when I saw Godot is following the same route, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part, and yeah, this is where we are today. So yeah, the website is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, because that's the only thing I'm good at. Like the only thing I'm good at. I'm very good at like design. I have an eye for design, and for some reason I also have like a little bit talent in making website, like coding website, not coding games, but coding website. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can use this to make some good. I can use my talent to have some good use. But yeah, I'm really excited. We're just gonna chat a little more so that people can join in. I'm a small streamer anyway. This is not my full-time thing, but yeah, glad you to be here. But yeah, this is amazing. This is awesome. I cannot wait. I have everything set up. Like, I have your homepage already in order to dissect it, and then we're gonna make some evaluations on it, and then we can decide on which part of the which part of this website needs to be revamped. So how are you today? Oh, I'm good. I'm good, man. How are you? I super fantastic today. Like, yeah, it's super awesome. And also, like, I supposed to stream it on my different PC, but my PC broke 3060. My graphic card 3060 just died. Just commit Sudoku. So I'm like, okay, let's use my MacBook to stream. And you know how like how hard it is to set up OBS on my Mac. It's super difficult. Yeah. And well, thanks for asking. Yeah, nice to have you here, man. Okay, so let's actually. Okay, we're gonna wait another 2 minutes and then we're gonna start the process. Woo, my God, this is amazing. Hi, Mantios. Welcome to the stream. First time chatter as well. Hello. But yeah, for anyone who just joined in, my name is Alan Pham. Well, I'm a designer slash developers and also the owner of Seiyu Studio, which is my own design agency. And I like games. I love video games. I love indie game in it's especially. And yeah, I contact Godot and they say, yeah, you are green to go. Make us a website. Well, make us a new design, not a website yet. But let's see if my design speaks to you guys. I hope. Nothing concreted yet, but yeah, I really hope like the new design that we are about to do will help Godot elevate. I couldn't speak English today. I'm so nervous. I'm super nervous right now. Okay, let's actually go through the agenda today. So, okay, so what do we have? We have this. What's this? So, new Godot website. That's our goal. The goal is to make Godot a new, brand new website. This is your current site, by the way. We're just gonna focus on the home page for now. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Yeah. So we're just gonna focus on the home page, and because like the home page is really important, is because everything we do on the home page will cascade over every other pages on the site. It dictates the style, the messaging, like even the way that you how I say accept by customers. So this there's a lot of things that we need to work on. And for the stream, we gonna pick a random viewers so that they can pick out a hidden Easter egg to be hidden on the homepage. Could be anything. Could be just a mascot. Could be a signature hiding somewhere where you need to input like the correct thing on the keyboard, something like that. Like just a very fun thing, but try to keep it reasonable. Okay. And yeah, could be you viewers. And then of course here is the to-do list. Oh, the to-do list. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go through my typical agency process here because these are important. These are very important because right, we cannot just go in and make something super beautiful. That's not what we want to do here. We want to have a little bit of analyzing. We're gonna do some analysis on your homepage. We're gonna look through the target audience. Who are you aiming towards? Like you could say gamers and developers, but it's still a bit too general. Who are you targeting specifically? Like for example, like Unity targets mobile developers or I don't want to use casual, but casual developers, like where you make like not AAA games, but AA or 1A game, and then Unity try to go into the AAA industry by making like the new engine, but that doesn't that that's not working for them right now. But yeah, and then same thing for Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is definitely made to make AAA games, right? So so you need to be more specific than that. So what kind of audience Godot is targeting right now? We need to understand that first before we do anything else. And then we need to why Godot is so good. Why? Like when we when we understand like the why, we can start making the design. And so we need to also understand like the message. Like, okay, what are we trying to say here? What Godot is trying to say to all the gamers, to all the developers out there? What are we trying to convey? Target audience, that's a hard question. Yeah, exactly. Right? It's not an easy question. I wish I could talk to this like the founder of Godot and I just ask him like just ask him or ask him or her. I haven't figured out like who is the Godot founder actually. I should have done my homework on that. Joan Lineski and Ariel Manzur in Latin America. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I wish I could talk to the founder and then ask them like, hey, what was your original vision? To be honest, it's something that we are struggling to find yet. Yeah, exactly. It's really difficult, especially you still developing, right? Like the engine is still new, and then we are still figuring things out. There's no product manager. Yeah, exactly. But to be fair, like you don't really need a product manager because like it's just a okay. Envision this like for me, target audience is like a flagpole put on a mountain somewhere, and then you're gonna you everyone on the everyone on the ground can look up and say that's the goal, that's where we are, that's where we are going to, that's the target audience, that's just the goal, and there's no need for product manager. We just need everyone on the ground to understand that's the goal, and everyone on the ground includes you guys like the developers of the engine itself and also the consumers as well. What are we trying to say here? Yeah, so this is really important. That's why before we doing any of the colors, font, imagery, the fun stuff, nah, we need to do all this first. So yeah, this is what I always do for agency. This gonna be a little bit boring, but I will try to make it a little bit more fun for the viewers, of course. But yeah, that's the gist of the stream. Uh, and also just do a little bit of sound check, just ensure everything you guys can hear me well, and also every yeah. Because surely I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this. Like, oh my god, this is so funny. Okay, okay, let's start with a bit of analysis first, right? Okay, let's put over here and then we're gonna analysis. Yes. Okay, so what do we have here? What are we working with? So if I do a general analysis on the current homepage, right? Okay, we have the logo, everything is nice and standard. We have a quotation button, that's good. The headings, your free open source game engine, that's good. That's actually super nice. Like it, it clearly established what Godot is. It's just not. It need to be more specific, like free open source game engine, right? But what does it do? Who is it aiming for? We may need to work more on that. Maybe we don't have to put it everything in the headers. We can easily put it in the blurb or caption or whatever right here. Like yeah, this definitely need works that develop your 2D, 3D games, cross-platform projects, and even extra ideas. This is very general. It's a bit hard to understand. Like I remember when I first known about Godot, this before your Unity blow up anyway. And I said, oh yeah, this Godot engine, right? But maybe it's not as good as the others. It's not, maybe it's not for me, something like that. And then yeah, and then I remember looking at XR and I looked up VR for Godot, and there was like I remember exactly 3 videos about it on YouTube. It's already outdated. That's for Godot 3.0 or something like that. So we definitely need to work on like the caption. But everything else looks absolutely perfect to me. Like everything looks nice. The dogs, the contribute and donate could be a bit. It has a little bit of overlap in terms of meaning. But the donate is fine. It's not really a big problem. So yeah, I think we're good. And also, this is a big problem to me. XR is just a catch-all term for VR. Yeah, exactly. I know that. But the thing is, like, it's okay. Okay. I always say this to my clients, and it's a bit harsh, but you all need to understand this. Think of the customers like monkeys. Monkey sees shiny things, monkey clicks. And monkeys like to make assumptions on stuffs. And monkeys like to misunderstand. So because of that, we need to be super careful on the wording. That's also the same reason why Apple doesn't use XR, VR, or AR in the Apple Vision Pro. Like they make their own term just because of that, because they don't want people to make assumption about their product. So yeah, so we could definitely work on this. Like maybe outright say we can do VR, we can do AR, and then embed a links directly to the resource so that they know, oh, I can make VR games on this. We can make AR games on this. Yeah. But again, we can go back to it later on. Easily. But yeah. And then next one I want to focus on is actually something I brought up during the call with Amy is this. This part right here. Oh God, I'm using the trackpad right now, so it's very rough. This part right here, the image behind it. The image behind it. You might ask, okay, what's wrong with that? Like, huh? But you guys don't understand, right? You guys literally have an amazing video showcase here. Why don't you use this? This is amazing. And I saw that on the Discord, you guys are doing like a submission for the 2024 showcase as well. So why not use this, you know, on this? Wait, where is it? Yeah. It just makes no sense. That's okay. Is it you, Lily? Yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We are we are making a new website for the Godot engine. So if you know about the Godot engine, it's basically a free open source game engine that just yeah, it's just very good. And with the Godot 4, Godot number 4, Godot 4, that sounds very Godot 4, they rewrote everything from the engine, from the lighting system, global illuminations, just amazing. The engine that I don't understand. Oh, okay. Okay, Adam, you have somewhat actual customers there. Okay, Lily, can I ask you, like, just from perspective from my newcomers in general, what didn't you understand about the engine? This is gonna be very interesting because you are receiving like real-time feedback right now. But yeah, like there are a lot of things that we can work on. I don't think, yeah, I understand some games have been made like 3D ones. Yeah, that's true. I'm about to have like a counter argument on that, but I will let Lily say. Mainly on 3D games, the priority of Godot. Yeah, I think that's actually sum up my experience as well. Because right, Godot is clearly made for 3D and 2D as well. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't know where the main target audience is. Is it okay? Is Godot meant to make 2D games or 3D games or both? Like, and then and then you say it's 3D, right? But most of the games in the showcase in the image here, they are all 2D. So it makes me I much prefer making games in 3D. I'm like, oh, so Godot is basically just game maker and just make 2D games. I'm like, okay, that's odd. Both, yeah, exactly, it's both. But yeah, that's why the messaging needs to be a bit clearer on that. Okay, go the Godot engine can be used for 3D and 2D, and then you can name it differently. For example, well, Unity 2D engine, and then Unreal has their own name engine as well, and they dropped it. But then we can work on the wording so that people can understand, like, hey, Godot can do 3D games very well. Here are the features relating to those 3D games. and then we can do really good 2D games as well. Here are the features relating to it, and here are the showcase specifically for it. And then we have XR. Again, that's another kind of world we need to dive into as well. And this is same thing had happened to Blender. I'll be honest. Blender has this problem before, not just you guys. Blender back then, like, it doesn't know, or it didn't know. Sorry, it didn't know what their target audience was. Was it for the 3D industry, veteran? Was it for casual hobbyists? Mm, what we trying to do? Yeah, so that's why it's really important to word it accordingly, so that we can make sure that the right audience lands on the correct page. But yeah, we can go on that later, because that's actually the whole other kind of world. But yeah, and then this one actually okay. I'm actually fine with it. This is actually amazing. Like, especially for an open source engine, this is good. I approve. I'm gonna say I just put the button here, because like you have like the headings here, and then the menus is like way over here. It doesn't make much sense, but that's a nitpick. We can easily fix that. This one is actually like the most difficult part right here. This one, different way to make games. That sounds scary. Video very choppy, audio lags just a small bit. Oh, everyone, I just do a sound check. Everything's so good, right? Just making sure. Hi, Bit 000. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I could not pronounce your name. Bibu? Sharila Bibu? But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are designing the Godot website, and we are on the analysis stage right now. We were going through the site, the homepage, so that we can understand what's wrong with it, what's wrong and what's good with it. Yeah. And yeah, and also just do a sound check, video check, everything also good. I also checking on my machine as well, just to be sure everything was alright. Okay, everything looks okay for me. But yeah, just let me know if something is wrong. Low sound? Really low sound? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put up the gain even more. So the limiter can be up a little bit. The gain, put a little bit up. So how about now? Is it better? Nice and quiet. Peter bugs are like, man, really? Okay. Ooh. And then, so testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, nice. Yeah, better, right? Okay. Yeah, the video box size, I don't know what's wrong with it really. Try to decrease your quality maybe. Yeah, everything's on OBS is telling me everything's great. Bitrate is great. And the live stream sounds in sync. So everything right. Let me know if something goes wrong in there. But yeah, so let's go to this page. This section, sorry. This particular sections, right? I always call this like a feature sections, where you showcase all your main features. So these are super important, like super, like not, you're not even kidding. Most of the effort will go into this particular thing here. And there are a lot of generalizations on here. Not you guys' fault, really. It's just really hard to come up with this. Yeah. So basically, right. So first thing first, the heading, a different way. What kind of way? Because like you have to understand, most people, most developers, they come from either Unity, Unreal, GameMaker, or whatever engine, right? So they have like a baseline already, or maybe they just a complete newbie, right? And when you say a different way, They don't have anything to compare it to. How different? Is Godot has a different framework? Oh, that's scary. Oh, I don't want that. Means supposed to be better, targeted to be better. Well, you have to say that a better way to make games, not a different way, a better way to make games. There are a lot of beginners that you Godot too. Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to say here, like when you, it's me, just imagine you are the first, just the first person like who first learn about Godot, right? Maybe you come from Unity, you come here like a different way. Okay, that's scary, bro. I want to have a baseline that I could understand and ease myself into, not a different way entirely, right? So if it's better, then we have to say it's better, a better way to make game. Sorry, I'm using a trackpad right now. But yeah, that's just a wording. And then next one is innovative design. I know that the Godot engine has a super intuitive node system, but it's also super difficult to explain that in what a paragraph, right? So so innovative design, maybe we can add something more like innovative node design. Everything is constructed by nodes. So how, and then we can in this paragraph we can say, okay, why the node system is so much better than the prefab system in Unity, something like that. And then people will, oh, that's actually pretty nice, that's actually solves a lot of problem. Yeah. And then this one is actually okay, use the right language for the job, but maybe you can go a little bit more like directly to it, because GDScript is actually good. I really like GDScript. It's super beginner friendly. It's better than C++, but if you need to, you have it. So might as well just use GDScript, the right language for the job. Just go like put it on here. Done. Everything else can be here. I think I'm fine with this part. Oh, this part is actually quite tricky. The 2D engine part. The 2D engine part is how do I say this? It's a bit detached from everything else here, because hmm, because you put this first, it's literally the first row of the feature list. People we immediately assume, oh, this the engine was made for 2D, and then they make 3D second because it's on the second row. Because if 3D was the primary function, why not put it on first, right? So it's just like I know that it's not you guys intention, but people will make that assumption. I think I myself made that assumption as well. So something we need to work on, like for these particular cards right here, these two, because like we really need to work on that. This one's actually okay. The release on our platform, that's actually perfect. The imagery, super good. It wasn't the intention, I think. Oh, then that's even worse. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we can definitely work on that. Like maybe put these two in a different way. We can word a little bit differently, and then maybe we can say 3D, 2D. We can do it all, something like that. Is 3D different than Unity? Is true 2D? Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, but you have to understand, like most people won't understand that. Oh, they have a 2D engine? Yeah. They have a 3D engine? Yeah. Like, yeah, again, people just like to make assumptions. Like, GameMaker is a 2D game engine. Unity is a 3D game engine. The 2D is like the subservice thing, like it's just a sub function. It's not really the main thing, you know? Yeah. That's why when you say, oh, the Crysis engine, I forgot the name. The Crysis engine. Oh, that can make 2D game as well. People get it back. Oh, that's that's not right. Yeah, branding, imagery, and the messaging is really important. But yeah, I do understand that. We can work on that later. This one, ooh, open source. We need to highlight this more because this one is really important. This is what makes Godot special. And the imagery could be a little bit better as well because I don't understand this. I'll be honest, I don't understand this. Please, if someone can explain to me, please. But yeah, those are just nitpicks really. Not really like much of an issue. Down here, I think it's nice. Code, the document, the report. I think this actually okay. I'm not too fussed about it. Only the only thing I want to say is the icons. Maybe have something less busy and more recognizable. This one, I'm fine with this. Well, and this one, yeah, I'm fine with it as well. I would say to make the logos pop even more, like just remove the white background. But I do understand some of the logos here doesn't work, so we might need to work on that. Like the Pirate Software logo is just literally just this, and then everything is just like giant like this. But yeah, so I think overall it's not too bad. I think the main thing that we want to put out here is the messaging, the messaging, and also the messaging, and also like, oh yeah, I think the messaging is really like the main focal point here. Like we are not doing enough messaging, so that it might confuse newcomers, and yeah, which we yeah, I think that's basically the gist. Okay, okay, next part. Oh, target audience. Oh, this is spicy. This the target audience is spicy because like it's hard. It's really hard to understand your target audiences. So we'll do a little game. We'll do a little game. So usually we in a construct we call them profiles. Profiles is basically okay. Who are we trying to aim at? So maybe the first person could be I don't know, Leon from Resident Evil or something like that. Leon, he is a game industry veteran, right? And he used to work at I don't know, Bungie, and Bungie like that, right? So that's Leon, and then we can may have something like Clara. Clara from Detroit Become Human. Clara, who is a teacher, but she like games. She only talk games with her students, right? Capcom would like to have a word. Well, they cannot sue me. I'm over. I'm not in that country. Okay, yeah. Kara, his teacher, she likes games, and she make games on her weekend, right? And she has absolutely no knowledge about coding. Absolutely nothing. But she can make great art though. Make great art. So let's actually put so let's Leon so make okay art. Yeah, something like that. Right? And then we have something one else. Okay. Let's let's pick one of the viewers. Um Mine Theos, you're up. Mine Mine Theos. Mine Theos. Okay, Mine Theos. Okay. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? Introduce us. Occupation. Occupation. Hobby. Knowledge. Knowledge. Ah, it's okay. Don't worry. I can figure them out. uh, okay. So Mine Theo. Oh, you in. Oh, it's a bit of delay. So you are definitely a hobbyist. So hobbyist, game designer. Yeah, nice. You're like in the middle, right? That's good. So a game designer with just a tiny bit of coding experience, right? So okay, let's have three here. I think we're good. So three: Leon, Kara, Matthias. Adam, if you're still here, which profile that Godot is most suitable to? My English is difficult. So basically, Godot. Okay, if the Godot engine were given to any of these person, which person should find most comfortable with? I leave you guys some time to answer because this is actually very difficult. I'm not trying to pressure to answer really because you might not even know. That's actually very. I have asked so many of my clients before, and most of the time they just hung up on this part because it's actually really hard. Yeah. So which person should we give Godot to? You know what? For the sake of comparison, I'm gonna put in Unity as well. Unity. You are the reason why Godot is where it's where that right now. Thank you so much. Everyone say thank you, Unity. Thank you. Just yeah, you're in the dark. We don't care. Unreal. Yep. So we have free engine right here. For now, should be Matthias. Yeah. Okay. So game designers, obvious with little coding experience. How about Unity? Unreal Engine, I think everyone can agree Leon, right? Like Leon's a game history veteran. He's clearly knows how to work with like AAA engines. I think that's very clearly. And Unity is actually quite difficult because right, you both Matthias could receive Unity and Godot engine, and maybe Matthias should feel fine in it because you guys are overlapping in the same space. You guys are overlapping in the same space right now. Well, it should be Unity because Korean no engine is no engine in the general public. That's true. So why not Godot? Let's say we're gonna put in a little context. Kara and Matthias knows about Godot. Godot has enough popularity. So why not Godot? This music is actually on time. The thing is like okay for beginners. Hmm. Yeah, beginners to AAA, not AAA yet. Exactly. You would you say the same thing for Unity? Because if I put up the I think you guys already know this, but for just for the viewers, because this is really important statistic. Game Maker's Toolkit, Game Jam, that I also participated, he released a new statistic for the engine that um, were used during the jam. Because I think that's also a super important statistic that you all need to understand as well. Yeah. So as you can see, right, 2024, Godot and Unity is almost the same. Like it's almost same. Like it's so close already. It's almost half and half. Why? Again, you guys are overlapping in the same space. Only difference between you guys is the popularity. So let's say Godot wins the popularity vote right here. And in the next year, I bet with this trajectory, Godot will win over Unity in the next year for sure. Meaning, right? Godot should be for both Clara and Matthias as well. And Unity, even though overlapping in the same space, maybe they have better in a certain feature, something like that. People would compare between you two and say, hey, I think Godot is much better than Unity because of this. What is this? We need to figure that out. So you guys can screenshot this later because this is actually something you need to think about. But for now, let's actually work with this. Okay, so Kara and Matthias should work using Godot, right? So Matthias has a little bit of experience already, and so he or she can easily pick up the new framework with the node system. The Unity fits all three categories. I could be wrong though. That's true, but only recently that Unity it released a new engine, not the real engine, the new high definition rendering pipeline, yeah, HDRP, and that barely works. I know a few studio here in my country they try to use HDRP and it just doesn't work really well. There's no real-time reflections. Even if they can use real-time reflections, it's too expensive to use. It's not even optimized at all. So I wouldn't count Unity as AAA yet. It fits all trigger. Yeah. The Unity is like a shotgun. I always say like it's a shotgun. It just shoots everything and do everything on average. Okay. It's made Genshin Impact. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Lord for making Genshin Impact. But okay. But let's put Unity out of the way because that's our main competitors right here. This Unity is our main competitors. We want to be better than them. Similar to Blender and 3ds Max and Maya back in the time. So let's put it like this. Hey Quack, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you are doing okay. Hope the storm didn't get to you. I hope you're okay. But yeah, so this one, right? Okay, let's work with this. So this is our main target audience, right? So let's dive a little bit deeper. Kara, because of her background, she would not understand technical lingo. Technical, I don't know how to spell lingo. Like she may not understand what XR even is, what VR even is, what AR even is. She understands 2D, 3D, but not really. So what are you making? So we are designing the new Godot website. But before we go into the designing part, we need to understand its target audience first. So we made two profiles, Kara and Matthias. And Kara, teacher, doesn't know anything about making video games, but she likes video games. She wants to make one someday. And she found Godot, and yeah, and how Godot should treat her so that she can get into the environment much easier, right? Then the second one, and he or she is already a game designer, a hobbyist with little coding experience, but already understands some like fundamental like he or she already understands the game engine on the fundamental levels. So we are diving a little bit deeper onto the profile. So Kara would understand the technical lingos. She might be she may be afraid of coding because she never coded before, right? So even with GD script, it's super easy to use. She might need to learn it, right? So and then Marios, okay, understand the technical lingo, not that afraid of coding, just a little bit, but it's still in the framework, so not that afraid. He's okay. I think this is the best possible scenarios for a Godot customers, developers more like. So I think this is the best part. Like you can somewhat ease into it. Ease into it. Yeah. So then we have to okay. So for Kara, how can we make Kara more comfortable? Right? What would she do? What would she Put yourself into her shoe. Okay, maybe she wants to make a 2D platformers. What would she do first step? Search for something? Tutorial? YouTube videos. YouTube videos, right? And to be honest, not that many. Have access to tutorial. Okay. Yeah. How you do good on your exam, man? And for my else, maybe he already knows stuff, so he might go dive straight into it. Dive straight into the game, the engine, and then maybe Clara, because she's a teacher, so maybe she will look through the docs. Maybe she look through some Discord, right? And this part is where things start to overlapping. And then this part, right? There are gonna be two scenarios for both of them. Clara might quit because as more she learns, she feels like, oh, Godot is too complex. I might need to switch engine because it's everything is I don't understand any of this means. She might drop. Marios is your best possible audience here. He might not understand everything, but he understands enough to ease into. And I think this is where Unity does it really well. Why? Because Unity have this program. I give credits where the credits is due. Unity has this amazing beginner program. And that's how I got into Unity as well. I'm not even joking. That's actually how I got into Unity because I literally go up and search for Unity tutorial and their website is the first thing that's pop up. Unity Essential. I'm not saying like you guys like Godot should make a Unity Essential right now, but I'm just trying to convey like how easy it is for people to understand the Unity engine. The resource unit are phenomenal. Exactly. The Unity Essential is really how I got into Unity in the first place. I'll be honest. Even Brackeys, I know this first before Brackeys. Yeah. So I'm not saying you guys need to make this, but if you look at their website, look at the lingos, look at the wording, look at the messaging. It's really simple. It's like they understand, oh, okay, these people don't know anything about it. They're gonna explain everything. He is the editor, he's where you work, he's this, he's that, he's that. Yeah. So they make the language really simple to understand and 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 so that the consumer understand, oh, this is what I can make with Unity. T11 phone is great. That phone is easier to make as a beginner. Exactly. So I think this is what we need to not the whole program in general, but like the messaging and the way that you convey the features to the new users. Let me screenshot a few more of the yeah, because I think it's really important. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to search up because I remember I saved this somewhere, but I forgot I forgot to put it. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, we're using Unity a lot, but that's our competitors, so why not? We're gonna store everything from the competitors. Okay, this is their feature page. It's super nice to have an outsider like you to design a website. Like otherwise, it's Godot devs that does the analysis you're doing, and we have tendency to go super technical. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's my job anyway. Like, that's my job. I'm just happy to help, really. But yeah, so let's look at the Unity feature page and look at the difference. Create once, ship everywhere. That's the multi-platform function. Build mobile games. They already established their positions. The Unity engine is made for mobile games. That's what they that's why Genshin Impact is made in Unity. That's why Nintendo chose Unity to make their Mario game. That's why Disney chose Unity to make the Disney game thing. I forgot the name. That is why. This is the main reason why they already established that first hand, first row. Next one, oh, but they're gonna say, hey, hang on. Even though we make mobile games, we can also make beautiful things as well. But that's just a secondary. It's good to have. But you could. You don't need to. Then the last one is gonna be the most complex, the most technical, the fast and flexible platform for programmers. Most people won't even read this, but it's good to have that in there. So it's like you can see like there's a curve. Like the first part is super easy, like easy. Oh, what's this? Like easy. Let's make this way bolder. Easy, right? And then mobile games. Oh, we go a little bit yellow, like medium. And then this one, oh, we're going a bit more advanced now. Oh, advanced. And then this one is super technical, like red tech. Like they have a hierarchy on this. So I think Godot would really beneficial to have this on this right here. So I think if we work on that, we can put in Kara, which is brand new on everything. Hey Kara, user engine. We are super friendly. We are super friendly for beginners. Matthias, perfect. You're for perfect guidance for Godot. So okay, that's the analysis. I think this is where I think I can okay, I can hold this just so that you guys can take a screenshot, send it in the internal team if you can, but feel free to go through this in a later time. Okay, so what's next? What's next? Oh, we talk a lot. This is fun. I love this. Okay, let's tackle the why and what are we trying to say. Okay, why? This why can be interpreted as many things. But I would put Godot into these questions. Why are we, well, no, sorry. Why did we make Godot? In the first place, why did we make it? Why? There are so many engines out there. Why Godot is so important? Why? I think this the question for you, Adam. I think you stay here. By the way, just for everyone watching, you are not pressured to be here. Please feel free to go away. This stream's gonna be online anyway. But yeah, it's fun to have some informal interactions. But yeah, I think this question right here. Uh, okay, mental state democratizing game development. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna yoink that yoinked. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's very good. That's good. Anything else? What did we make? Godot is a good question. Exactly. Yeah, but it's also very tough to answer. Why? Why? Like every day a new engine is born. Oh, why? What makes Godot so special? Democracy in Game Development, that's actually really good. We were closed source game engine for years. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Damn. Oh, which is very similar to Blender, really. Blender was also closed source until they almost went bankrupt, I think, and then the founder made it open source. That was the best idea ever. But it's not really the why. I think the why for we can pull some of this from Blender actually, because Blender, because I'm honest, like be honestly, I feel like Godot is going through the same process as Blender was, so we can easily steal everything from them. It's exactly the same thing. um, oh well, Godot doesn't have an about page anymore, which is And there was two close Australians exactly, and then they make open source. Make Blender. Blender used to have like an about page. I'm trying to find it. Okay, right here. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is good. This is the juicy bit right here. This is good. Okay, everyone, look at this. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to screenshot it. Okay, so here are the goals of Blender, right? So let's have a read through and then see what overlaps with Godot. For foundation goals are manage facility on blender.org, right? To maintain and improve the current product, Blender product via public access source code, okay? So funding, provide individual artists and small team with a complete free and open source 3D creation pipeline. I think the last one is really important. We just did a new product for new film Blender. It was pressuring the team to do so for a long time. It's just a no-brainer to do, right? It's just why not? You guys are going to the same thing as Blender was, so why not? I think the last part here is super important right here. Provide individual artists and small teams with a complete 3D package. This is super important. This is the why. Why Blender was created. It was to provide. I think this part is super important. I think we can easily bring that over to Godot. Provide individual artists, which was look at the profile. Matthias, individual artists, and also Clara, so in some capacity. Individuals, artists, and maybe small team, but not really. Maybe Godot is not really meant for collaboration just yet. So we gotta stick with correct me if I'm wrong there. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. But provide individual artists with a complete, free, and open source 3D. No, but free and open source. Not 3D because you guys do more. Open source game engine. Individual game developers should be more accurate, in my opinion. Individual games developers. Yeah, I said. Again, it's very subjective, right? Because for me, I would call developers artists as well. Look at Toby Fox. He's a developer, but he also make the music. Stardew Valley, same thing. So it's really subjective in that part. It's really depend on what Godot's trying to say. It's not really for games though, but yeah, it's a game engine. It's still a game engine in its art. So I think game engine is best to capitalize that. I would say provide individuals. You know what? That's just for the sake of it. I will put artists and developers because right, we have to go back to Clara example. She doesn't have any knowledge about coding, but she makes fantastic art. She's an artist. Meteos is somewhat a developer. It's in between developers and artists. So I think this is the best. The best pathway for Godot is well both. How about individual creators? Yeah, it's a bit too vague for sure. Like I'm I'm streaming, so creator as well. But I have seen Godot was used in a lot of like advanced use case, like making a new 2D engine for the iPad. I forgot the name. That was really cool. And then make a new learning platform as well. Oh, Scott Manda, careful with showing links. Oh no, careful with showing links. Yeah. So we go to foundation. Okay, let me look into. Let's see what you guys cooked on that. Let's see what you guys cooked. Okay, I will screenshot everything and then You're gonna see how did you guys cook from this. Okay, solid foundations. Here's the mission. The foundations is try to help the Godot engine continue to break down barriers of game development and make possible for everyone to high quality games regardless of. That's actually a fantastic mission statement. Fantastic. So you guys already have that. And this part should be prominent on your website. I'm not even joking. This part should be super prominent on your website. Because the part here like try to make it possible for everyone to create high quality video games regardless of who they are and where they are located. That's fantastic. That's super good. We're gonna make that. We're gonna use that. I think that's actually super nice. You guys already have that. That's good. That's super nice. You guys already have that. I would say to focus more on the people aspect. Yeah. So right here. Why did we make Godot? Well, there are multiple reasons, but let's go through one of them. Each of them. The democratizing game development, provide individual artists and developers with a complete and free open source game engine, make it possible for everyone to create high quality video games regardless of who they are and where they're located. I think these three work together. They overlap somewhat. They overlap in some way, and they each of them speak a very different thing. I think this is why you guys make Godot. This is what makes Godot so special. And this, I think, I think this part right here, the rising element, is this is the reason why people try to avoid Unity and then go to Godot. This is exactly the reason why as well. Like, oh, I don't want to play Unity, man. And the fucking break, like they have dot for brand up there. So I'm gonna use Godot. They are chill. So I think these three they are really good. And just for the sake of saving, I'm gonna paste it in the chat so that you guys can actually remember it. I cannot paste it for some reason. Okay, because all these are super nice. Okay. Yep, I think these are fantastic. But yeah, so that's the why. And next one, we will. What are we trying to say? Oh, what are we trying to say? This is another fun part. What's the difference between this? Why did we make Godot and what are we trying to say? So, I mean, it's more like imagine a revolution. During a revolution, what do you want to say to people so that people can rise up and becoming your ally? This that's what the question is trying to convey here. Is it the why? Like, should this be the why? This what you guys are trying to say? Is this what you're trying to say? Is this a mission statement? If it's the same, that's okay as well. Many brands use the same why to be to be the message as well. Why we make this? Why do we want this? And here's what we are going to do. So for now, just for the sake of time, I will put the same thing here. Okay, so we finish with all the boring parts. Oh, okay. Let's sum it up. Let's actually sum it up. So we have this as our target audience. We know why we make Godot. We know why. And then we know what are we trying to say as well. So let's remove everything here, go away. So here's what we learned so far. Here's what we learned so far. And this will dictate the design. Absolutely. Absolutely. This will dictate the design tremendously. So let's start cooking. Let's start cooking, boys. Okay, so design, and then we're gonna paste it here, so that we can like easily go back to, and then desktop, and then we're gonna paste it. Oh, that's quite large. Okay, we're gonna keep it on our side so that we always stay true to our mission. I think it's best if I put it on this side so that you guys can not see it. Yeah. Right. Oh, so first thing first, let's put the video on here because that's just a no-brainer at this point. uh, so where did I put the video? I don't remember where did I put the video. Video file must be less than 100 megabyte. Wow, thank you for that. Doesn't it help? Let me just grab a. Let me just do this and then quick action. I'm gonna trim it so that just grabbing the first part so that we can have enough size. Replace. Yep. And then I'm gonna put in here. Yep. So this is obviously gonna be the hero sections. We need to showcase that pronto, like first thing. And I mean, do we have another frames for? Sorry, we have another frame for 3D games. Yeah, we do. Because showing off 3D games and 2D games is really important. So we have that. That's really good. This is super good as well. This is amazing, by the way. Yeah, this the app I was talking about, making 3D in on iPad machine, VRs. And this one's actually is really nice. So I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna put it on here. Yep, I put it on here, and then let's see. How can we make this a little bit better, right? Let's just grab the original homepage and then put it there so that we can have something to reference with, right? So is this the same size? No, it's not. Yeah. So let's make it the same size as that. And then, yeah. Okay. So some quick lesson for you guys as well. Lesson about design. So this part right here, like from this to this, we call them the hero sections. The hero, because well, it's the first thing people will see on the site, right? This is the first thing, and it is super important. It's the first impression, is the hero that people is looking toward to. So that's why the video is super important. It's gonna implant what they are, the assumptions of the user. So for that, let's make our hero sections a little bit longer, right? A bit longer. Maybe not. Maybe they don't need to scroll a bit too far. Maybe just a tiny bit longer. Just enough so that they can have everything in one screen, right? And then let me grab the Godot. I keep saying Godot and Godot interchangeably. Yep. And then here's the Godot engine, right? So this is the logo. Before that, I want to work work on like the colors a little bit. Because right now here's are the main color of Godot. So we have the signature blue, we have the white. Sorry, not that white. The white there is pure white. And then this is somewhat black, like dark blue, sort of. And then what's the background? Like grayish color. And then the accent is this, right? And then we have some more down here. So let's quickly grab those. So let's quickly grab those. So it's just a lighter version of that. And then this is just chaotic, so I will not even touch that. This part, is just the same? Oh no, it's just a tad, it's just a tad darker than just tad darker than some of the blue in there. Okay. And then we have some pure black. Is it black? Yeah, that's almost black. That's almost black there. Okay, I think we have, oh wait, we have gray as well. Oh, hang on. We have gray. We have gray over here. So what's this gray? What's this gray? Okay, this is quite light gray. Okay, so this is current Godot color scheme. The bottom sections it was recently added, I think. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It looks nice. I'm fine with it. Really, it's just a very typical footer. So I would say just to put like a logo there, but we'll go through that later on. But I want to work on the colors. So let's establish some rules, some hard rules, because they are very important. So the hard rules, we cannot change the signature blue, which is this. We cannot change it. I don't think we need to change that. This color is so recognizable to everyone now, especially now. So I don't think we need to change that. And also the white. The white need to be there as well. Because when you put these two colors side by side, people from like within the circle, we immediately say that's Godot. And just for perspective, this is Unity. That's Unity. What's Unreal? Unreal is a little bit difficult because they just remove all the colors, but back then they were using this. And then just black. Yeah, so this Unreal 4, and Unreal 4 more like, this Unity, and this is Godot. So that's the ground rules, we cannot change it. We cannot change it at all. Everything else, we can. We can, but try to, and that we also need to make sure accessibility is considered. By accessibility, I mean, is this legible or not? Is the text easy to read on a dark background? That's, and is there enough contrast to it? Is the sizing of the font is good enough or not? So yeah, so accessibility need to be considered. What else? What else? What else? What else? Stay true. I think we need to and stay true to the blue theme. I think we need to stay true to the blue theme because it's really like the signature blue and everything, and we cannot stay away too far from that. And then so these are the hard rules. So keep that in mind. Hmm. How we doing on time? We are doing very fine. Just a little bit of an hour. Okay. Okay. So for this, right, I will take this. So a good general rule of thumb for having a good website color system, we need to have these colors. We need to have primary color. We oh, need to have a secondary color. Have to have an accent color, and then there's alternate. The alternate is just a wild card because just to is there so that we don't limit ourselves in terms of creativity. So the primary gonna be, well, either the blue or the white, really. Either the blue or the white. I'm more inclined to be the blue. The secondary is gonna be the white. However, Godot is having dark mode right now. And because of that, I'm more inclined to put this dark to be the secondary, not the white. And the alternate one is the white. Maybe just for the text, maybe we just put it in a neutral state. We're gonna have a separate here, call it neutral. Neutral right here. Maybe we can put it in neutral right now for now. Accent, easily this. Alternate, alternate is actually difficult. It's a wild card again, so we can come back to it later. But for now, I think I want to change a little things. So this color, this particular color right here, it's just black. It doesn't really follow the blue theme that we have established. So let's change the hue just a tiny bit, and then just change just a tiny bit, so that it just have barely enough blue in it. Yeah. Notice anything change? Not really, but trust me, that little change will make a huge difference. Huge. I'm not even joking on that. Like, I have tried that so many times. It's actually really important. For the accent, I would say because it's accent usually very bright, very saturated. And because of that, because you want people to look at that, in this case, is the donate button. So I would say to make it a little bit more orange, but more vibrant. That. So just for reference, this before, this after. And just for the black, this is the before and after as well. See, very subtle difference, but it's there. It's there for sure. And for alternate, I think let's choose our dark blue because there are a lot of dark blue here. We have three of them. We have three of them over here. So let's actually pick a dark blue that's suitable for it. In order to do that, let's build our homepage. So let's put the secondary on here. So, okay. And then we put the Godot logos up here. Just have them enough space on that. Right. Actually, let's put in a little lesson as well. So during like website making process, right? We usually have a grid system. Sorry, a column system. I call them the 12 column system. So just really 12 columns, um, like this, 12 columns. And the gutter is the spacing between them. In order to make everything consistent, we need to follow the column system so that everything stays within the container, everything looks nice and aligned. Hey, Omifa, really careful on the, oh no, that's just a scam bot. Thank you. Thank you for the bot for picking that up. But yeah, so this is the column system, right? So the column system, we need to follow that. So let's have this right here. So we just leave enough space, just one column away so that we can have enough spacing on the both sides. And then what do we have? Features, blog, community, about assets. Oh, I want to touch on something. I want to touch on the font. What kind of font you guys are using? So let's actually look through them. So So this is the H1, your free and open source engine, and you guys are using Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat is not a bad font. It's an okay font. There are better font for it though. I'm sorry, like in the design world, we have a specific gripes toward Montserrat. It's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But the problem with Montserrat font is that too many designers use it wrong. That's why it looks so not great at most of the time. But okay. But for the sake of simplicity, let's choose Montserrat as well. Because I think it's just a good benchmark. Montserrat. So yeah. So the difference with Montserrat and like the typical font is actually it's a bit wider. It's very wide. So because of that, I will make some changes to this actually, so that so it's a little bit more tighter, just a bit. I would say even less than that, 2%. Nope, 2%, like just barely. And then instead of having the heading says bold, actually too wide. It's actually make it very hard to follow, especially for someone with with dyslexia. So let's switch it back to semi-bold. Semi-bold. So look at that, right? So for a comparison, here's before and here's after. So bold back then, and then this is 0. So this is before and this is after, right? It's much more even to the eyes. Okay, so let's use that semi-bold. Let's use that for our navigation right here. No. So we have features. So features, right? Put it in the column there, and then blocks, and community. Oh, that's good. Community. And then about, access. And then we have server things as well, like the downloads, the docs. And also I want to test something. What's the difference between the contribute and donate? So when I click on contribute, show you this fundraising, take contribution. Okay, that's good. What happened when I click donate? It goes straight to the fund. Interesting. Yeah, these two, they have overlapping things for sure. But I do understand the importance of having like the contribute links here. Hmm. Hmm. I think this page is way more important. Like the importance of this, like these two, they overlaps, but you would want people to donate more. And okay, I just realized something. You guys have different navigation bar for each of the page. So this one, dollar docs contribute. This one is dollar learn contribute. Okay. I don't know if that's an error or not, but I think learn is way better than docs. So I gonna put as learn. And then for the donate button, let's make this a way pop it way more. And let's make this like that, and then make sure we use the accent color as well. So make sure we use the accent color, and then we're gonna have something here. Donate, right? And then we're gonna make sure and we include the heart as well. The heart is important. So I'm gonna use my favorite collection here, heart. So let's use something easy to recognize. This one right here. And then we make sure it's white. Yep. Right. So that's another thing I want to test. Okay. So the navigation bar doesn't follow you when you scroll through. I think that's good. I like that much better as well. So let's put this down here again. So okay, so we have that. Let's group this so that we can easily understand. And then yeah, and all of this right can be a little bit tighter. I don't like the fact that they are too evenly spaced. I think they could be way tighter. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is good. Yep, this is way better. So we have the features, the blog like that, right? And then this is the video showcase. And then let's grab, for now, let's just grab the current site copy first, just to see how does it look like with the new design. We're gonna work on the new copy for later. So that, and then let's make sure it's bigger. And then to make sure like there are, and because this is a video, there's gonna be a different background, different contrast, different everything. So it might be really hard to see the text itself for that because it's white. So let's actually make this a gradient. So I'm gonna make a gradient over here, right? Gradient. Then with that, let's make it 90 degrees, right? And then this one gonna be transparent. We don't need that. And this one gonna be black, right? And then make it multiply and make it just about just a tad lighter than normal. So 30, 40, 50. Yeah, like that. So your free and open source game engine. Again, for now, we just use the original copy of the site. We don't need to be too fussed about the copy for now, just to see how the new design look like. And also to ensure accessibility, all text need to be at least 16 pixel, at least, always. But for this, because it's on the hero section, we're gonna make it 24. Let's make it more pop, and let's change it to regular. Regular is too thin. I think let's make it medium. Not that much. Let's actually make that. Yep. Let's move it up a little bit, right? So just to be sure, let's test it out. How does it look like actually? Hmm. Okay. I think we are somewhere. We're cooking for sure. Okay. Okay. This this is good. This is good. Okay, so let's actually go back and let's put in the buttons to download the latest version. I think that's actually very important as well because that's just a call to action. So, okay, so we're gonna make this button right here because we already defined. I really like pill shape buttons, much nicer, easier to the eye. So I'm gonna do that anyway. So This is gonna be our primary button. So make it big, make it the signature blue, and of course put in our text. So this one gonna be downloads. That. And this one just a tad bigger. Downloads. A bit too big. Way too big. I just realized that. Way too big. Put that out. Yep. And then we're gonna put in another button. And then this one gonna be a secondary button. And for the secondary button, I'm gonna make this white. And then this one gonna be black. And this one gonna be what's new. Well, this could, yeah, what's new in version 4.0, something like that. Yeah, what's new. And then this is important because this is the difference between 3 and 4 is so much. Like even myself, like this is a complete rewrite of the engine. And at some point, I even think about, was the Unity situation helpful or not, or was that detrimental to the development of the Godot engine? Because like I remember correctly, during the Unity situation, Godot was still like mainly it was still Godot 3, not Godot 4 yet. Godot 4 was still in the like the preview stage, and because of that, like you guys must with internally, you guys must yeah. I couldn't speak anymore, but basically, yeah, it must be chaotic during that time. So yeah, this is gonna be the tiny little caption just to ensure people want to look for the Godot 3.0, right? Yeah, and then this, and then the minimum text size is 16. Always, always. Any more than any smaller than that, that's just unlegible, illegible, unlegible. And then we're gonna make it like the dark gray. No, 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 no. Okay, we may need a neutral color, a new neutral color, a gray. So we gotta make this just a tiny gray. Oh, yeah. So let's make this like a new gray. Yeah, like that. So neutral gonna be that. For now, we can easily look at that later. Yep. So this is before, this is after. To me, I think this is way better. To me, this just way better now. Okay, I'm gonna hang on and zoom it out just a little bit because you guys can see. Yeah, I think this is way better. Oh, patting on myself. Yeah, good job, Alan. But anyway, you guys can have your own thoughts. Then, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. This is fun. Okay, latest news. Oh, latest news. I'm not too fussed about it. I think that's fine. As long as the hierarchy of headings are correct, meaning we have the H1 as the first primary headings. You guys already did that. That's good. Okay, but let's check if you guys did follow the hierarchy structure. So let's check. Let's check. So as a rule of thumb, first heading should be H1, which it is, right? H1, that's good. This latest new should be H2. Let's see if you guys did it correctly. H2, good job. Okay, next one. H2 as well. Okay, you guys are doing a very good job on that. This one's H4 though. Ooh, this one must be H3 though. Okay, okay, but that's just a nitpick. To be fair, like it's not really a big thing anymore, but it's good to follow it. Okay, so this is gonna be latest news. I think this part is fine. This is the only parts that I feel very comfortable with. So this news, I'm gonna make it a tad smaller, just a tad. No need to be way too small, right? Latest news like that, and then I want to make this a little bit more vibrant in a way, like the submission open for Godot 2024. Super important. People need to see that. So because of that, let's actually do just a quick revision of the design. Not a whole, not redesigning entirely, but just a revision of it. Right? So it is news, and then okay, right? And then because we already established that we're gonna do like rounded things, so let's make this a little bit rounded as well. And then we're gonna just grab the headings because I'm lazy. And then we're gonna make sure this one is actually H3. So H3 can be around 24. Oh no, sorry, 32, somewhere like that. 32, and then 32, and then making sure that it stay on two lines because the spacing is not enough for it. So let's make it like that. It's a widow there. That's all good. You know what? I would even put this a little bit higher. Yeah, just a tad higher. Hmm. Hmm. Is it better to put it here? Yeah, I think it's better to put it here. Like the first thing should be always more vibrant and bigger as well. So then the next one, we're gonna grab the summary of it, excerpt. And then we're gonna put it over here. Make sure it's like that, way smaller, and make sure this medium as well. And then we're gonna use the neutral color so that, yeah. Oh, look at that. My God. Okay, this one we can cheat it a little bit, make it this a little bit. Uh, this one is 45. This one make it 38 because it's actually bigger. So we have more space, more real estate to work with. So make it bigger. Yeah, like that. That, yes. 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 And then to make sure like people gonna say, okay, these all this they are in the same area. So let's make this a group, and then let's put in no, hmm, a frame. Yeah, a frame. And then let's make this maybe white. Maybe I'm just testing. I'm just playing around. Hang on. Um, nothing is concrete yet. So hmm. Okay, this one's a bit hard to read. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this overcooked. I overcooked. I overcooked. Thanks for your work. I'm eager to see what you will do. I need to go. It's nice. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. Thank you so much for participating in the stream. I will share on the developer chat later on when I finish with it. But for now, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. We are just testing out. Okay. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And then, the white background is not working for me. So I'm gonna turn it off. And then just to be sure everyone, hmm, okay, okay, let's do things one by one. So for now, let's make this first to ensure that the more news is over here. So more news over there, and then this one can go down a little bit, right? You know what? I will put in a buttons here, and this button is gonna be a little bit different. This button is I call them like we call them in the industry. It's like a linked button. So read more. Oh wait, it doesn't read more, and then we make it underlined like that. Yeah, like that, right? And then for the others, we don't need to do it, but we don't need to do it, but only the like the feature one. The feature one is really important. So let's actually grab all that. Okay. So okay, these three blocks could be touch smaller. And then this one, and then I just want to make sure they are all tidy up in the same column that we have established, right? And then the distance between them is 23, so we make sure it's 23 as well. Yeah, like that. And then we're gonna grab even more images because right now on the side, they look quite too small. Yeah, you cannot even see what's in here. So let's actually make them way bigger because they are actually nicely designed, but not in the correct format though. Oh, okay, that's something we need to work on. Is it in the correct format? Why? It's in 16 by 9. Okay. If it's in 16 by 9, it's making sure everything says 16 by 9 as well. Yeah. So that, right? And then we're gonna add in the headings about the official concept ports. Oh, actually, I haven't read that yet. Actually, amazing. Because I remember when I first discovered Godot, I was looking for a switch port. Like, can we export it to Switch? I think that's it's very important. I think Godot was made for it. So let's actually take this and then let's put it even more stuff here. And then for this, we can easily make that 16 because it's the minimum. So let's make it here. Yep. And then we're gonna just duplicate it like that. Okay, like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I am cooking. I am cooking so hard right now. We are okay. Okay. Hang on. We are cooking. Nice. Okay, we're gonna experiment with different heading lengths, different excerpt as well, which is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe let's make it align like that as well. There's no need to like that. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. So let's see. Let's see how I cooked. Okay, so we have that, and then we immediately see the news on the bottom here, which is good. Oh yeah, I love this. I love this already. Okay, and then let's go to the feature tabs, which is very important as well. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's just double check on the stream, making sure everything is nice and comfy. So a different way to make games. So for that, let's actually change it to a okay. Let's look at this. Provide a United with complete and open source game engine. Hmm, I like this part. Let's make this complete, free, and open source game engine. Now that's the cooking. Make it possible, and then this is going to be our excerpt. Make it possible for everyone to make our high quality games, no matter where they're located. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love this way better already. Already. Oh yeah. So that is why we need to go through all of that just to have so that we have this. Like the learn part is important for Clara because she's gonna click on that more. Oh my god, I love that already. Okay. So better way to make games, right? Better way to make games. And then we're gonna have another buttons here. Which will direct them to features, more features, right? We need that because this is a feature section, so we need to have that, right? And then we just for the sake of consistency, we're gonna reuse this, right? And then firstly, innovative design. So let's work on that. Innovative design. Innovative design is a node system. So innovative node system for streamline innovative node system streamlining game development. Yeah. This way, right? Clara over here will understand it. Like she knows that, oh, this is a Godot has a new node system that helps her in the game development journey because she doesn't know how to code. So this is really important for Clara specifically. We can work on the copy later, like the actual wording of it, but I think this is the gist of it. So this is why it's so important to have that. Oh, hang on. My internet is chugging right now. Hang on. Okay. So let's actually put this in. Then let's make this here. Nice. And then we're gonna put it over here. Nice. But you know what I much prefer? Like this is the first experience of the user, right? They would want to learn more. And if you put in a card, it could be overwhelming. I think that's also for me as well. This is for Clara as well. Clara might feel overwhelming because she doesn't like technical lingo. And also, one of the mission was to make it possible for everyone to play high quality video games, regardless who they are and where they're located. Meaning you have to go through each features one by one. So that is much easier to understand. So for that, right, I make this. This might be controversial, but I think it's really important. So I will make this image way bigger, more full like that. And this, right, this one is 45 and this one can be 40. Yeah, 40 maybe is good. Could be even 30. And we make this one 20, right? And then what I'm gonna do to add the read more button here. And then we're gonna say learn more about Godot design principle. Basically learning how Godot engine function basically. Yeah, that's right. So better way to make games. How? Why? We have innovative node system streamlining game development. And then if you want to learn more, click on here to learn more how Godot is different to everyone else, right? So And then for this one, I will make this in the signature blue. Doesn't read very well. We can work on that later. And then this one, duplicate it, flip it, flip it around like that. And then next one is we're gonna again remember with the Unity example over here. Let me show that again. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. And where I say we go from easy, we go to medium, advanced, and technical, right? So that's the flow we are trying to go for here. I love Godot, but I'm it's wrong to say it's better than different is better. Well, it's really subjective, right? Is it better for all of you? No, not really. Is it better for someone? Yes. And you have to think in the marketing perspective here. Why people coming to Godot, right? And Godot is better in a lot of use cases because for me, right, even though I started out with Unity, I think I can say this, and I think most developers, Unity developers, will agree with me. Their prefab system sucks. Their prefab system need a lot of work. That's why Unity has been working on the prefab system like quite a lot. So that you can double click on it, you can edit things around it, and then yeah. So prefab system need to work on. And because of that, I think a lot of developers, at least the developers that I talk to, they really like Unity Godot node system because it's how I say is modular, really modular. You only need to add the nodes that you need. With prefab in Unity, it just add you with everything. But with Godot, it's granular. It's more modular that way. But it also means it's more difficult for beginners to understand. So that's why we are trying. Well, that's what we are trying to solve here. No system is better for game development, but it needs to be explained in a way that beginners could understand that. Hope that makes sense. But thank you for the for the notes. Wind of flatters. Yeah, wind of flatters. But yeah, that makes sense, and that's why I'm pulling up a lot of Unity things here because Unity. Let's face it, Unity is Godot direct competitors and vice versa. Unity sees Godot as the direct competitors as well. So we're gonna steal things from them and from Blender. So we're gonna go from easy to medium, advanced, and technical, right? We can easily change this later on, but I will say a better way for now. For now, or we can say something else like a new way, or like a more streamlined way, a more granular way, a more modular way, something like that. We can easily change it later on. For now, let's go through each of the features one by one, and then this one we're gonna put up a this. This is really important to me because this when I first learned about Godot, I thought that it was a 2D game engine. So first thing first, simple and powerful 3D. I wouldn't use the word simple here because simple has this connotations where oh, just a basic 3D engine. You're not like Unreal or Unity, right? It's like game maker game engine trying to do 3D. You can, but doesn't work very well. So let's use lightweight because to be fair, Godot is really lightweight for a beautiful game engine, 3D game engine, right? So lightweight is, I think is much better term here. We can work on that later on. But let's actually try and put in all the contents in here, right? Godot 3D models, 3D nodes. And then I think the nodes here is really important. I think I will highlight that and then make that the accent, the color here. Yeah, the 3D nodes, and then learn more about Godot 3D. Yeah, like that, right? And then let's add in like the image. The image you guys already having on the site is actually amazing. So why not use that? Look at that. That's just so cool. And then this one, we're gonna highlight the node and scene system with the accent color that we just created. Yeah. Now look at that. That's so nice. Agree. That's better than Unity. Lightweight is a good word. I approve. Thank you. We got Winner Father's approval. Let's go. Let's go. We're cooking. Okay. And then what's the next thing people use Godot for? 3D, 2D, 2D, and it's again really I really need to talk to the founder to understand. Okay, what's the original vision of Godot? Was it a 3D game engine, or was it a 2D game engine? And which one would you want people to come to Godot? I right now I think they want the 3D part as the main functions. 2D is a sub function. It's good to have. Like you could do that, but the main focus here is the 3D. So right now I'm gonna focus on the 2D part, 3D part. And because of that, the 2D part will come in third. So let's actually go to the dedicated to the game engine, which is good. I think that the wording there is actually nice. We need to the dedicated game engine is really like it's better because like Unreal doesn't have a dedicated to the engine. They exist during as a plugins, but it's not really that good, to be honest. Unity though, Unity has a dedicated engine for that, so I think that's a good wording. I would add another thing in there to further emphasize on the 2D engine. Dedicated and dedicated and performant 2D engine. That's really important because for people that makes 2D games, they need the performance, man. They really need. And then learn more about Godot 2D, right? And then we're gonna highlight the 2D rendering engine. Yeah, so let's actually scroll through. Let's actually scroll through and see and have a feeling for it. Okay, so we start off with the homepage, or with the hero sections. Navbar with the big video showcase with the headings, complete, free, and open source game engine. What's the blurb? Why? Make it possible for everyone to create high quality video games, regardless of who they are and where they are located. That's amazing already. Click download. Oh, what's new with the engine? And for people who already know about Godot, I keep saying Godot for some reason. Click on this link, right? And then scroll down, you can see the latest news. The latest news, and of course, the big one should be big and center, like submission for open for the Godot 2024 showreel. And more, we have some smaller blocks, summer news, but the image is way bigger than before because you couldn't see more in this. You see anything in that. So this is way better, I think. And scroll down more, you're gonna see the features. Okay, because the features they are quite hard to grasp, and it could be overwhelming for newcomers like Clara. So let's go through it one by one. People like Bleeding Edge version 2. Nice. Yeah, Bleeding Edge. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna note that down actually. That's really good. Bleeding Edge. Yeah, we could use it for some other features. Because we have to be careful with bleeding edge because it's another subjective word. It's like, okay, how bleeding edge we're talking about? I would say Unreal Engine 5 is bleeding edge, right? The Nano system, the Lumen system, yeah, that's bleeding edge. So when you say bleeding edge, people will make comparisons. So be careful with that. But yeah, that's a good word. We can use it in some part. And then we go through the innovative node system, and then we have a 3D powerful 3D engine, and then we show it more. We also have a dedicated and performant 2D engine as well, so that you can make 3D games, right? And then what else? The next part, right language for the job, release on all platform. These two, they kind of go hand in hand together. So I will put it in a column like this. We're gonna break it up because I don't want people to scroll too much because that will make it, very tiring. And that's just not good. So let's make this like this. And then let's pull up our grid again. And then you're gonna put it like this, right? And then put it like this. So make it spacing a little bit better. And then let it a little bit smaller actually, so that it doesn't feel too cluttered. So this one gonna be about, I thought adding a note link near the looking for previous version part. This one you mean looking for Godot free and previous version on the hero section? Yeah, I think this is there already. It's just on the same place as the original site as well, right here. I think this is good to have. I think the only thing I change is the sizing. I make it 16 pixel, which is like the minimum amount for accessibility. So for this one right here, let's go back to it. Using the right language for the job, I would change this to straight up GD script. So GD script, um, easy to learn, easy to learn, and flexible language, right? Because imagine you are Clara and even Matthias, you are coming from Unity or someone like Clara who doesn't have any experience in coding. You don't want to scare them by a new programming system or new programming language. So you need to emphasize we have GDScript, it's a new one, but it's very easy to learn and it's a flexible language, meaning you can do anything with that, right? I think that's really important. And then you can have like C++ on the side as well. So let's actually put that in. And then let's make it. Oh, okay. Let's make it like that. Make it a bit taller. So this one gonna be that. Keep your code modular and object-oriented API. Okay, this wording you need to work more. We need to work more on that. I would say let's change it. And actually, I don't like this at all. It's way too complicated. So GD script is a modular object oriented language allows you to create virtually anything with Godot. And then we're gonna put in C sharp and C++ are also available to further extend its the engine capabilities, such as GD extension. I think this is way better wording than like, so you can break it out like that so that people can understand. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's Flammobir for the Ray of Party of Six. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Ray. Welcome new viewers. We are designing the new Godot website. I have been officially authorized, kinda double quote, to design the new Godot website. And we already went through like the initial process where we figure out like the target audience, what Godot is trying to say to its customers, and of course the why. Why did we make Godot in the first place, right? And here are the reasons for it. And these are not finalized yet. These are not finalized, but it's a good starting point for us to design the entire website. And this is what we have been cooking so far. So this is the hero sections right here. It's Flammobia. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you so much. And of course, we start out with the hero sections. You can see much cleaner. And with this, the image behind the on the hero section is a video showcase. instead of just an image like that. Have a great day to you, man. And of course, we completely revamped the overall color system so that it looks more vibrant, more contrast, so that it's better for accessibility as well. We also redesigned the blog section so that the big one, like obviously like the more important news go first. Very simple, nothing much to it. And then we are doing a revamp on the features based on the the profile, the customer profile that we have established. We have Clara here, who doesn't know anything about making video games, but she likes to make one. And we have Matthias, which is one of the viewers. Um, like he or she, like is a hobbyist, have a fundamental understanding of a game engine already. So these two are the main target audience for Godot. So we need to make sure the features are clearly explained, the main features are clearly explained, and the sub features are clearly mentioned. So we started out with innovative node system, which is one of the highlights of the Godot engine. It is a powerful 3D engine, and it's also a 2D engine. And they have GD right? GD and C Sharp working side by side, but GD is still the way that the language to go. So right now we are working. Right now we are fixing the not fixing, like retouching on the multi-platform aspect of Godot. So meaning like, oh, you can release it on every platform, right? Release on all major platforms. The all is really a bit vague. Maybe you don't want to release it on a Samsung fridge machine, Samsung fridge, right? So so all major platforms. I would only change. So I will, and then I will change the paragraph here as well. Yep. And then for the highlights, we will highlight the modular and object oriented with a new accent color. And for the release of new platform, we will highlight the desktop and mobile and web in seconds, because those are very important. And then we're gonna learn about GDScript, right? Learn about GDScript, and then this one we will learn about learn about ex Godot export, like that, so that people can understand what do they mean. So let's actually grab the image from the site. Oh, I could not click on that for some reason. It's an SVG? Really? Okay. Okay. Wow. I did not expect it to be an SVG. Okay. That's actually make things. SVG is quite a double-edged sword because it could decrease the performance quite a lot if it's too complicated. So yeah, so let's continue. So yeah, so this is what we have been cooking so far. I think I really like this. Like, okay, for these two, it's very technical. We only need to go for the surface for the people who are interested in. We don't need to go too in depth on that. And the open source part right here, need to be way more prominent. This is the important part of Godot. We need to be like put more emphasis on that. So because of that, let's actually find a good image of Godot being open source though. So let's search up Godot open source. Do we have any good images on that? Hmm. We don't have much. We don't have much. We don't have that many images on that. Okay, let's just use the original one then. I can see why. You can see why you guys have a difficult time finding a good image for that. It's another SVG. Wow. Okay. Okay, I will copy that as PNG because it's actually quite heavy. SVG with complex gradient is actually quite taxing on like the website. Use it for icons only. Okay, let's actually put it inside the frame here. And then this one gonna be over here. And then we're gonna make sure it's stay like that. Just making sure this also like reach out like that. Right? This one, oh, this one is a big boy. Because it's a big boy, we need to clearly state that this is a open source language. So we're gonna steal some lines from Blender actually. Let's switch to Blender and see what do they say about their stuff. So this is what Blender is saying on their website. Like, see, they have the same idea as me. So big headings, free and open source, always. Like always. You need to make that really clear because like people will make some assumption about it. So we need to make it really clear on that. So free and open source, like that, right in the center. And then like that. And then you know what? I'm just gonna steal it. I'm just gonna steal every single line from Blender and then just rewrite it because it's actually really good. Godot is a public project by the Godot engine.org. I think. Yeah, Godot engine.org. Question. Do you say ORG for org or actually it's just org? Like Godot engine.org or the Godot engine.org or just organizations? I always say org, but I know that a lot of people are gonna have different opinion on that. And yeah, for that reason, Godot is free and open source forever. Yeah, I think that's just really important for to emphasize. And then we're gonna put a learn more here. We're gonna go straight to the Godot Foundation. Yeah, like that. Hmm. You know what? 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 I will make this even better by making like thing like this. And then like this. Yeah, like that. Like that. And then I'm gonna put it like that, like that. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're cooking. Oh, now we're cooking. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, we are cooking so hard right now. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's make it the spacing a bit better. Oh, we already have that. Oh, oh yeah. Well, that's good. Less scrolling for people. Then, oh wait, so why not just use the logo on there, right? You guys already have a logo on there. So copy image. So let's just, yeah, paste that right there. Oh yeah, this is so nice. Hang on, I want to make this even pop, even more. Okay, hang on, let me cook. Let me cook. And then we're gonna use the signature blue. I say a little bit brighter. And then we're gonna do this. Look at this. No, no, no. Hang on. I'm gonna increase the blur to 300. Now, oh my God, look at the difference. Oh my God, nice. Look at that. You know what? I'm gonna put it just, no, 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 no. Put it on the, like the gear, the gears. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's hot. That's hot. Okay. So blur out bounds. No, you can in during the HTML design, you can always like select this particular sections, right? And use overflow clip, in order for it to not go outbound, like here, overflow clip, so that it doesn't go outbound and it still stay within the container. So you can even clip that like that so that it doesn't go out here as well. But I would use it to go outbound a little bit so that just a little bit brighter down here. No, it's again, it's just a choice really. Yeah, it's really subtle. You know what? Let's just make it clip like that. Yeah, clip. So that it looks like that. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm loving this. Okay. Now I need to know more about this though. Is this necessary? Let's actually consult the Blender website. See if they actually do it because I really curious. So vendors, hero sections, news, a lot of news like that. It's about the people, system, everything you need. Oh, they have the same idea. They have the same idea. Oh my God. Look at that. See, they go through each features one by one. Even longer than us. They don't even have the full sections yet. They just have that. Wow. Okay. Okay. So they did not do that. Well, I think this is also very important because Godot is a new engine. A lot of people came from Unity as well, like me. So let's actually make this a little bit more inviting. So you know what? Let's actually use this. Move it down. That. And then we're gonna put in uh, learn, learn, code, and report. Has a nice ring to it, right? Learn, code, and report. And then we're gonna go through, it's like each part. So the coding first. So the coding, the third learn more is higher than the rest. Learn more is higher than the rest. Oh, this one you mean? In that free consideration, it's better to have them at the same height. Hmm. Okay, I don't know which part you're talking about. I'm sure you meant this one, I guess. Like, no, no, no. Which part? Which part? You use the heading to guide me. Left side, left middle. You use the headings. Use the headings to guide me. The third learn more is higher than the rest. Over the Godot foundation on the left. Oh, this one. Not sure what you mean though. I'm not sure what you mean. Scroll out. Like this one. Oh yeah, this one. Oh my God. I'm dumb. I'm so sorry. Oh, I saw. I see it. I see it. Yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is the old. What? Not the old. Sorry, the current website right now. And of course, obviously, it needs a lot of work. But yeah, this easily can be fixed using grid. In CSS, I just established some rule there and there, and then yeah, and then we cook. Yeah, like that. And then we make sure everything stay on the same height. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I was so confused, like, huh? But thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So for this, right, I think I would use actual images rather than like icons because people, especially in this industry, are visual creatures, meaning we like to see things, to see people. So it actually make them look somewhat nice. So let's increase the width just a tad bit. Right. So, and then, so learn Godot. And this one, this already in 40. Yeah, this one already 40. This one needs to be smaller than that, 32. Learn Godot, right? So learn Godot. So let's actually switch to here. You know how to code, you can help by this. What? Wait, hang on. This is way different than I imagined. Hang on. You know how to code, you can help fix impulse within the engine contributors. Oh, this for like the developers contributions, more like not really. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. I can see this part can be a bit confusing for users. Hmm. Learn, I would say learn, contribute, and no, learn, code, and contribute. Because we want people, we want the customers to, well, the audience here, Clara and Meteos, to understand the engine first. They need to learn it, and then they want to code a game with it, and then they, oh, I really like this engine. Let me help you finishing the engine, right? So learn, code, and contribute. I think that's the step. So learn Godot, and then we're gonna say code with Godot. I'm using Godot and Godot interchangeably. You notice, and then finally contribute to Godot. Learn Godot, code with Godot, contribute to Godot. I think that's the step. So let's just find some good images of that though. um, you know what? Just for the sake of funny, so let's go to. I got to steal it from Unity. Learn Godot, code with Godot, but that's not Godot, so I'm not gonna use that. Hang on. Do we have any images for coding? This is a lot of text. We're gonna work on this in the next stream though. Okay. Yoinks, code with Godot, and then contribute to Godot. So contribute. Any image on that? Nope. Any more images? Any more images? Nope. There's no images on that. Maybe this. What did I miss? Hi, quite welcome back. So we just almost finished with like the homepage. We're almost there. We are at this section right here where we want people to learn, code, and contribute to the engine itself. I think it's really important for the newcomers. Don't feel left out and don't get scared by the new engine. And also, we also want to call up like the veteran of the game engine industry to help with Godot. So let's actually do that. So this one, while you're making Godot website, why not? To be fair, like, okay, to answer for this question for anyone in the chat that doesn't know me. So yeah, my name is Alan Pham, and I running a design agency called Say You. And for the longest time, I like games. The reason why I got into design in the first place was thanks to video games. I remember the first game that I played was like Mega Man, and then go all the way to like Bioshock Infinite, Tomb Raider, that kind of stuff. And I'm the type of person who will stop at a certain point and just scope into the models and look at the details. I'm that kind of players. And because of that, I always want to make a video games. But as life pushed me back and forth, I couldn't make one. But I still want to make one. and I always follow like the open source like world. I witnessed Blender. I use Blender from like Blender 3 point something, like the original UI. And then I witnessed it like growing from like just a very tiny little package to like the behemoth giant to this day. And I missed that train. Like I missed it. I couldn't I wasn't a part of it. I was like, oh, yeah, it's a bit of my regrets, really. And then I saw Godot. Godot is a also it's also a free and open source game engine as well, and it's here to provide to everyone, artists, developers alike, the ability to make games. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how to code an engine. I'm not that advanced in order to contribute in that term. But what I am really good at is making website and how to sell Godot to people. So this one this why I grab a very generic email from the Godot website. I sent out an email to the void and hopefully someone will reply back. And they did reply. Amy from the Godot developers team. And yeah, and we talked and I offered, can I just design your new website? Nothing concrete yet. You guys don't have to actually implement it, but I just want to. And they said, yes. Can I stream? Yes. And this is where we are right now. So yeah, it's really coming out from passion, really. So I hope that answered. So yeah, I will just steal all the Unity um, copy and then just make it here because why not? uh, we are so devious. It's our competitor, so why not, right? Passion project, yeah, exactly. It's a passion project of mine, really. So, uh, let me grab this. Oh, we can work on this. Or we can work on these later on. Don't worry. Yeah, and then contribute to Godot. Oh, sorry. Then contribute to Godot gonna be in here. Yeah, like that. I think this is way better as well. And then we're gonna put the learn more here as well. So um, see more Godot tutorials. Most newcomers will go through this tutorials, right? And then here, um, and then we're gonna go through what's possible with Godot. Which will go to the showcase page, and then finally get involved with Godot. I think that's really clear, like call to actions there. And then finally, we're gonna show off the sponsors. The sponsors, oh, we love them, right, guys? Can we? Can everyone say like, oh, we love sponsors? Please, everyone. uh, love sponsors. We love sponsors. Yep. And then now here, I'm gonna say big thanks to our sponsors, and then we're gonna make this sections way bigger. I don't know if IELTS is easy as you say, because I have TOEFL 2 years ago and I have some nightmares about it. I forgot to mention TOEFL score was 69. Nice. Yet not kidding, which was 5.5 IELTS. To be honest, I don't remember much about TOEFL. I just remember IELTS was super easy for me. Well, that's for me. Like for me, I don't want to speak for everyone else, but yeah, for me it's normal. Okay, let's actually make something kind of beautiful in here because I actually have some inspiration. So, right? Okay, we have this blob right here, and then we're gonna add in like some like that, and then make it blur, and then we're gonna blur like that, and then 300. No, way too much. Like that, just a rim, just enough rim, and then we're gonna just make it smaller. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, now we're cooking. I think this would be a lot better if we can make this to the accent color. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, wow, now we are cooking. Yes. Big thanks to our sponsors. And then we're gonna grab all the logos on the side. So let's see, try that. Copy image. Ooh, I can see why you guys have to put in like a white background on it. Hmm. Typically, for things like this, I would do this. So I would um, invert the color. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. They have a black and white version anyway. Don't worry. Patron. Okay, we need to. Okay, I think Chronos has actually have a logo. Yeah, they do have a white version on that. So let's just use it. Oh, they don't have it ready available. Oh, this one, I think. Nope. Nope. That nope. So you know what? Let's just use this and then yeah, hang on. I don't have Photoshop right now, so bear with me. So let's just do that. Invert the color. Nice. Hang on, don't judge me. I don't have I don't have Photoshop right now. Then we're gonna put this, put that, as if nothing happens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is the most roundabout way of making this logo, by the way. And also, we need to make sure everything stays nice and aligned like that, right? And they need to be in the middle because they are the biggest sponsor as well. So here's the patron, and then this can be 35. Yeah, and then next one gonna be sponsor platinum. It shouldn't be platinum sponsor. Am I crazy? So W4 games. Oh, I need to lock that. That's actually annoying. So W4 games. Yeah, this already nice and easy. So that's good. And then RAM attack. Oh, big boy. And then of course, just invert the color. Fortunately, I have a thing prepared for exam is uh Red Bull. Three can Red Bull. Holy crap! You should after oh if you drink like three Red Bulls, you should be able to hear sounds at this point. I mean to why am I saying? Never mind. Okay, like that. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're cooking. We are so cooking right now. Ew. Ooh. Okay. Google Play does have a better image. Google Play PNG. Hmm. Yep. Yeah. Let's put it there. And then let's put that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's way better already. And then next one is the Go sponsor. Am I crazy? Like it should be like Go sponsor, right? Like the adjective constructs, right? Okay, to be clear, English is not my first language. I had to be clear on that. But to be honest, like a lot of people already noticed that already. So what am I saying? Robot gentleman. Nice. Oh, they make 60 parsecs. Wow. Okay, I didn't know about that. Okay, and then this one we're gonna invert the color as well. And then mega crit. And this one, another invert. And then Pilot Software, Thor. Nice to see you here. I love you, Thor. You literally enable everyone, including me, to go back to game development. If you're watching this, thank you. Thank you so much for what you have done. So silver sponsor. Then I'm gonna put in the playful. This is gonna be very tedious, as you can see. Very tedious. Invert the color, and then let's simply remove the background. This is gonna be very easy to do. And then orbital night. Yeah, super easy. And then orbital night right here. Okay, for logos like this, where they have the colors but not in the correct contrast, what I would do is very simple. Is to create something like that, and then use their actual color. Again, use the blur as you guys already see. I really like blurs. um, but then make it a little bit brighter as well. And make it around the same size as them. And then make it a little more blurry. More. Okay, too much like that. Yeah, orbital 9 like that. So that it fits within like the overall like theme of the website, but still doesn't stray too much from their branding. Yeah, like that. Right? Stay nice and firm there. Broken rules. If it's black, we flip. Oh wait, that's not it. Invert the colors. Nice. Because these logos actually quite long and large, so I will decrease it just a little bit. And then next one, chasing carrots. Again, we have another situation where we have another long logo, but not quite enough contrast here. So same thing, we already know. So let's do that. Use the bright orange color. I think that's good. Layer blur, 40. Yeah, 40 looks good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. And then this one, if it's black, we invert. that. Yeah. Low complete. This is good. Yeah, we need to do more on that. Oh, actually, the text is a little bit, so same thing. You guys already know the drill. So 30, that, just enough so that it doesn't look, yeah, nude it. Yeah, like that. Then copia. Again, another situation. So we're gonna do the same thing. We already know how to do. So let's do that. Let's use the white, the behind, then 30. Yeah, and make it a little bit wider, like that. Then relogic. Okay, let's put low burger on here, and then here should be way smaller. And then this one gotta be down here, and then relogic down here. Then let's make this a bit more organized. Damn, I love this. Way tighter already. And then we're gonna put in the call to action. If you want to sponsor the project, it needs to be way on top, like way on top. Should not even there. Yeah, and I will make this white sponsor project gonna be in our accent color as well. Like it should be way up there, way up. And then let's move everything down just a little bit, more space to breathe. Yeah, like that. And then finally, the footer. To be honest, the footer, I have no problem with that. And you know what I'm just gonna yoinks. Because the footer is not really that offensive in the beginning. So yeah, I'm just gonna yoink that because I'm lazy. You know what, actually? You know what? No. Let's not be lazy here. Actually change it because there's something I want to change as well. Okay, so the Godot engine, let's put the logo here again because the logo is barely visible on here. So the logo over here, right? And then we have the Godot engine here. Then we have this one, the project seems weird. It's more about the company, like the company, not for company, we're open source. Organization. And then resources, and then the foundations, right? And this one should be way smaller. Right now it's way too big. So we're going to put an 18 like that, right? And then all of this. So we have download. The download is really important. Let's highlight that though. Let's highlight it and make all of this in bold. No, medium. And then this one be medium. Yeah. Download, underlined, accent. And then put in our gray color that we established on the top here, like that. Yeah, and then just remove the underline. Then we have document documentation. Oh, documentation. Then this gonna be very boring, guys. Ooh, wake up, or else I will put Subway Surfers on the stream so that people can focus. Let me know you guys want Subway Surfers on the stream. uh, you have no idea how many times I have to put that on, especially when we were playing like a very long games. We have to put there because people, especially with the one with a lot of dialogues. I'm like, oh my god, we need to. Uh, okay, this doesn't work. Contact. Also, I didn't read. I listened to the rap music count as a power spell experience test. You already have. Wow, you're speaking English every day, bro. You're speaking it right now. I think you'll do fine. You'll be fine. I know you do well. Teams, communities. Okay, blocks. I think the community and blocks should be over here, over resources. And then, just for the sake of organizations, resources should comes right after the Godot engine, and then this one should come here, like that. Make way more sense this way. And then we're gonna have the press kit. Then we have the assets library, like that. And then we have, to be honest, I will replace it with this, and then showcase on here. Because showcase is really important. Web editors, not so important, so I will put it on here. And then educations, ooh, education is really important. So I'm gonna put it just right under block. Educations, like that. Education without the S. And then the foundation, of course, we have the about, the donate, the license, privacy policy, privacy policy, then contact, right? Let's actually group them up, and then we're gonna making sure everything is tidy up. Then let's put in some final touch, like there, and then we're gonna put in 2024 to Godot engine, and then view source code, like that. View source code. Then let's put a divider here so that it makes more sense. Okay, I haven't used this column, so let's make sure that everything stays nice and aligned. That. So let's move everything just tiny bit inward. And then of course we have all the social media either here or here, but I will not gonna put it. Okay, so I think that's basically the whole design. So let's go through them. Are you ready, guys? Are we ready to see the entire thing all the way? Okay, so let's start with the hero sections. You are Clara. You don't know anything about the engine. Or you might be Matthias. You know something, but you want to get into Godot a little bit. You arrive at this site. You see this. You see a beautiful video showcase of all the games made in Godot. You read the first heading, complete free and open source game engine. For Matthias, this is exactly what he needs. He doesn't want to pay, and he wants something free. So this is definitely possible. For Clara, she will continue to read, make it possible for everyone to create high quality video games regardless of who they are and what they are located. Meaning it's for hers as well because she is a teacher. She doesn't know anything about video games. She likes making one. This is perfect for her. And of course, click download. Boom. Easy. For people who are curious, they want to scroll more. Now see, open news, big ones, small ones. Very simple. And then for people like Clara, they want to understand what Godot can offer to her, right? First, innovative node system streamlining game developments. For Clara, this feel a little bit scary, but because we use the like some of the words like innovative and streamlining, makes her a bit more at ease. Like, okay, this must be easier than other engine out there. For Matthias, this looks normal. So it's good. We are catering to Clara here. Down here, they're gonna know, oh, Godot is a lightweight and powerful 3D game engine, right? And because we emphasize on the word node here, it connects to the up top. Like, oh, the node system allows the Godot engine to make this kind of 3D in the engine. And then, so even more, they have a dedicated performance 2D engine. And for Clara, she can make great art. This is perfect for her. For Marios, this is a nice feature you to have. And down here even more, GDScript is easy to learn and flexible language. And this is like for both of them, for both the target audience profile, they might love this. I say might because we don't know. They might love this because they are, oh, this is a new programming language, GDScript. They don't want to learn more. Matthias already knows some JavaScript, already knows some C Sharp from Unity, but he doesn't want to learn like a very complicated language just for a new engine. But this one, easy to learn. For Clara, okay, she can dive into it. And of course, release on all major platforms. The Switch, Steam Deck, Samsung Fridge, whatever. And then to re-emphasize, this is a free and open source program. It's a Godot Foundations. You can click to learn more. And of course, three-step process. Learn Godot, code with Godot, and contribute to Godot. For Clara, she's gonna learn it. For Matthias, she's gonna code it. And for, if you guys remember, um, the third profile that we also established, Leon, who is a game industry veteran, who might come across Godot, and he will the one that contribute to Godot. And sometime maybe in the future, even Matthias and Clara when they get better at the engine. Of course, big thanks to the sponsor. Everyone, say thank you to the sponsor, please. Okay, so some of the images are mixing, so hang on, hang on, hang on, technical difficulty. Boom, boom. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes it does have that issue where like the image doesn't really land on the thing, which is kind of annoying. So let me just quickly put it into the desktop like that. Yeah, so it appears on here. So sorry. So thank you to sponsors. We have Patron, Platinum sponsors, Gold sponsors, Silver sponsors. Something is missing over here as well. Uh, Scrub Stream. Yep. And so everything in here, plus the footer. Boom. That's the entire homepage. We followed the what, we followed the why, we followed also the who, so that we can have this final website. I will put this link here to for everyone to see. So we can access everyone. Yep. Then I'm gonna put the link into the chat here so that everyone can see. And then I will also post it on the developers page. Okay, and I'll put in final design. Well, not final. I wouldn't say that. Um, End of stream design. End of stream design. So yeah, end of stream design. So we have that already. So let's making sure everything stays nice and set up so that they all can actually access it. Share prototype. Yeah, just making sure uh anyone, I'm not sure how to even do this. uh yeah, professional designers, everyone. I am a professional designers. uh you know what? I think this is good. Okay, hang on, just stop for checking. I'm running this on incognito mode right now just to be sure like yeah, you guys can all see it. Okay, that's good. I don't know what's the pay looking shape. It's good modern design. I'm just curious. Well, it's again, okay. I will explain to you the reason why I choose the pill shape design. Because going back to this, right? We are catering to the beginners. We are catering to like somewhat like hobbyists, meaning we need to look friendly. And humans are weird. Humans see shapes and humans correlate that with emotion. And when you see something round, you feel nice. That's why a lot of cars have curves. That's why men loves women and woman loves men because they have curves. So the pill-shaped buttons has a rounded corner. It brings a little bit of easiness when you visit the site. It communicates to the people like, hey, we are chill. We don't want to go too hard and everything. I can easily make this like with no like that, right? But some people might see this a little bit too harsh, a bit too tight, a bit too rigid. Godot is not like that. Godot is very flexible. It's accessible. It's easy to access by everyone because one of the mission statement was regardless of who they are and where they are located, meaning we need to be welcoming. So that's why I chose the pill shape. But with that being said, a lot of designers out there they pick they use the pill looking shape as the good modern design as just that with no without any further thinking into it. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I have my reason for it, but for other designers they might not have it. They might not have it. Round a bit versatile for everything. Exactly. Not round, curves. Curves is everywhere in like in natural in nature. Even seas, the waves have curves. The sun's is round, curved. Planets curved. Everything's curved. Yeah. So yeah, curve is nice. And Godot is a friendly program. So why not? So I just put in there and everything should be nice. And for that, I think I will just export it as a PNG so that people can easily access it without, without So without like going to the Figma thing, because the Figma thing sometimes is really bad, not that good. Godot stream and upstream design. Design. Okay, and then PNG. This is gonna be a big boy. This is gonna be a big boy. Nice one. Okay, and then I will upload it to the Godot page as well. So making sure everything has that. Everyone can see that. Stream and PDF. Yep, done. So that's it for the design. Woof. Actually quite tired. Actually quite tired. Oh, oh man, that was good. And yeah, so gonna chill a little bit and then we're gonna end stream there. But thank you for everyone for participating. Thank you, Adam, for joining. Thank you, Matthias, for becoming. Oh, hey, hang on, hang on. I forgot. I forgot. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Hang on. We still have something. Hang on. Hang on. Random viewers. We were able to pick a hidden Easter egg to be put inside a design. Okay. 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 I forgot this. I forgot about this. Okay. So let's actually do that. Random Twitch viewer. I don't know if that works or not. Twitch viewers. Get a random Twitch viewer. Nightbot. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's just if everyone is chatting right now, please type in the comments message. What do you think? What should we put in as the hidden Easter egg? And then we pick the best one. If everyone's here, if anyone's here. If not, then we can skip. Oh, I completely forgot about it. No, I completely forgot about it. I'm a professional streamer, everyone. Professional streamers. Yeah. Any hidden Easter eggs. It could be a simple message, a logo, a mascot, an animal, whatever. Hmm. Anyone? Anyone? I completely forgot about this. I should have asked this during the high time when everyone was here. Ah. Uh, you know what? I will put this. So, um, try putting something that programmers know and hate. Bugs. Bugs. Okay, we're gonna find some bugs. Bugs PNG. I'm looking for a bug in PNG form. So, hang on. Icons. We're gonna find a good bugs. Bug. Yeah, this one. And then I'm gonna put it. Okay, where should we put it? Where should we put it? Like something very hidden, but not obvious enough for people to see. You know what? Here. Uh, so it's gonna put it here. That, but you can barely see it. There, you can barely see it right there. You can, yeah, just yeah, just sit there. Just get the. Oh no no no! Maybe it's too much. It's touching the logo. Maybe not. So maybe let's just put it like this tiny little guy like over here. Yeah, just that. Like just tiny little guy on there. Just a bug on the screen. And just for the sake of like simplicity, just put it in the middle there. Yeah. Okay. So that is the stream there. So quite, I don't think I will watch some videos today. But yeah, we will do in the next stream. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining the stream. I really appreciate for you to be here. Thank you everyone for the raid. Thank you everyone for the follows. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you the Godot Foundation teams for allowing me to do this. I will continue doing this, by the way. Monday is our Monday, Creative Monday. So for Wednesdays, we will try. Well, I'm not sure yet. Usually it's gonna be Indie Wednesday, so we might play some indie games on stream, where we just go through like the top new popular on itch.io, the popular one, and then the new one, like the very rare new one. Last stream we found some gems, some gems. But yeah, so that's for Wednesday. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining. Thank you, and of course, I see you on Wednesday. Wednesday gonna be same time here as well. 7 p.m. GMT plus 7, 6 a.m. EST, I think. Yeah. So anyway, see you and thank you. Bye bye.